you are the rightful owner of the property, is not covered by claims and conflict, wala bang squatter na nag-claim, baka tinolerate naman ng previous administrators na pumasok mga squatters inside your lot, problema yon. So, yun ang purpose ng investigator to ascertain if the area is alienable and disposable, to ascertain if it is within you are the actual occupant and it's free from claims and conflict. Kung nakapasok po doon, okay, the inspector will recommend for the issuance of presidential proclamation. And then next is A&D certification from the Senro. Ito na, wala na. Kasi noon, more on A&D lang ang presidential proclamation. Pero sa ngayon, including forest zone na, pwede nang issuean ng presidential proclamation. The only difference, if it is A&D special patent, titulo. Pwede mong ilon kung titulo. It is a torrents title. No? Next is, so this is a copy of the blueprint copy para for familiarity. Yan, approved plan. No? Blueprint copy. Kailangan meron kayo. No? If it is a subdivision, original isolated surveys, or a cadastral, then I will explain more on this afterwards during the open forum kung may query. So, these are the copies. A technical description, ito po ang sample. No? Lifted from the approved one or cadastral map. So, if the lot falls under cadastral proceedings, we will require this number 7. Pero optional ito. No? Do not, kasi sabi niyo kanina 29 requirements pero yung mga iba hindi applicable. So, if the area does not fall within cadastral proceedings, there's no need to require LRA certification. So, optional. Depende sa require ng land specialist or inspector later on. Next is a copy of tax declaration. Maraming eskwelahan na walang tax declaration because they are tax exempt. They did not attempt to get a tax declaration sa munisipyo. Wala kayong hawak na tax declaration. So, in view of that, just secure a certification. Ito na yung tenor ng certification that your school is tax exempt and you have not acquired or you have not requested a copy of the tax declaration. So, yun po. You will be distributing yung certification para pagpunta nyo sa assessor. Itasar nyo mo yung certification pirmahan. So, very simple yung requirement number 7, optional. Requirements number 8 with a certification. In view of tax declaration, a certification. Number 9, yan, development plan of the school. Ito na yung mga improvements, yung mga buildings and improvements within this school. You are going to draw it. If you cannot do it, request assistance of yung mga technical men in division office. I-drawing nyo lang. Ito ang sample, no? Saan yung gym mo, kung meron kang gym, yung mga buildings, saan yung mga gardens, everything, every development. O yung mga tinamnan ng mga kahoy, gano'n po. No? So, another is land use classification. So, yung isa kanina, hindi masyadong mabigat na problema, drawing lang yun. No? Itong number 10 na land use classification, you can request the MPDC, Municipal Development Planning Officer, MPDO, no, to provide you a copy of this land use index map, municipal index map within a radius of 2 kilometers radius. So in this case, kinuha niya lang yung nandun sa munisipyo, naka-file dun sa MPDC. No? So hindi mabigat na requirements ito. No? Mabigat ba? Secure dito. It's matter of scheduling it. No? Next is overview of the school or panoramic view of the school. So, kontrolado nyo yun. High-tech naman na tayo ngayon. You can use the panoramic view of the school. Ano pong eskwelahan yan? Kaninong eskwela yan? So, this is a simple requirements. Again, number 12 is a copy of resolution of Sangguniang Bayan or Panlalawigan. This number 12 requirement is optional again. We will only require this if the school site is under the name of the LGU, Municipal Provincial Government. So, kung pangalan pa rin ng LGU yung titulo at proclamation, there's a need for you to seek to request the Sangguniang Bayan for a resolution. Sangguniang Bayan resolution or Sangguniang Panlalawigan resolution, donating the property in favor of the DepEd and or the school. So, yun lang po. Kita nyo sa titulo kung pangalan ng provincial government, deed of donation. No? Kasi hindi nyo pa na-perfect ang pagmamayari nyo, pangalan pa rin ng local government, di ba? May mga schools na gano'n. Sino mga schools na may mga case na gano'ng pangalan o yung mga case ng Trump, gano'n. So, number 12, we require number 12 sa iyo. So, lahat hindi required. Baka ang tingin nyo, lahat ng 29 required sa inyo. Next. So, if it is, if the school site under the survey claimant, so, base sa survey claimant, it's in the name of private individual. No? Survey claimant at tax declaration, it is in the name of the private individual. You have to secure a copy of the deed of donation or waiver in case the lot is donated by private individual. So, kung wala kayo dito, problema. No? Or the heirs can execute waiver. Hanapin yung heirs. Or hanapin yung predecessor nyo. Baka meron na noon, hindi lang tinirn over sa inyo. Yung mga school head na nauna sa inyo. No, i-discuss natin mamaya on specific problem. The next number 14 is narrative report of the principal or teacher in charge. So this narrative report, we have prepared a sample report. Yan ba? Who is the Cordova High School? Itong prepare niya, yung history of the school, when was established, how many buildings, how many teachers, how many students, ano pong barangay kinikater niya. Nilalagay lang po doon sa narrative report. So we will be providing you a copy of this as your basis naman. Ito po yung legal basis natin is memorandum number 68 addressed to school heads. Ito yung in the justification or ito po yung contents, yung justification, legal basis, coordination with agencies provided po sa 68 potential problems, fund availability, draft action document. So, yan po ang guide natin in coming out with your report. Simple report NC 68. Yung sige, next. Ito po